Hello everyone, T-Money33 here with my first ever video game, esports, and industry coverage video. While this series has no running title, I am looking forward to making this the first in a weekly series of videos covering games, esports, and the industry around it. With that said, let's get it on with our first topic, an opinion piece. It should be no secret to Overwatch League fans that the bottom team is the Shanghai Dragons. At time of recording, the team has still yet to win one series. They can take the maps, but for some reason or another, they drop the ball on the 1-yard line every time. Many reasons have been forwarded, such as poor communication and low teamwork. But eventually, they will turn that around and they will get their first win. But what happens then? Let's start by saying with their first win, the team will be able to get out of their own heads and be able to focus more on their play and not be as stressed going into each game. Right now, it feels that the Dragons are so in their own heads they can't play to the level needed to get past their own weaknesses. Other teams who don't speak the same language have found workarounds and made them work. Until the Dragons do that or de-stress from their losing streak, it will be hard for them to shore up their weaknesses or play to their strengths. Once the stress of that first win is gone, they can be able to find their strength and play stronger and better as a team, and not just win one series, but go all the way to win a stage even. However, my biggest concern is if that first win is with Geguri on the roster. Now, I love that girl to death, and she's a great player, and a strong reason the Dragons are moving forward better. However, if their first win is with Geguri, which in all likelihood it will be, Old Salt will be brought up. How huge it gets, though, is a matter for debate, but it will enter the narrative for the team, and that narrative will be whether or not Geguri cheated. While I know the truth is she didn't, and it was proven that she is just simply that good, the narrative has been set for her, unfortunately. She will never be able to escape it, and she and the Dragons need to be ready to face those accusations when they come with their first win. While I personally believe it will not be from an official complaint from any team or the league, I am certain that it will come from the community. And by that, I mean social media accounts will demand a review of the match, her machine to be checked for aimbots or other cheating software, or just general accusations hurled at her or the Dragons. And if enough complaints get raised, the clamor of salty fools is loud enough, the same thing will happen as last time. The investigation will find her innocent. Another livestream will likely prove her innocence. And now, I know it won't be the first time this happened, but it won't matter. There are still those that will never be convinced and maintain she cheated. Now, some of you might say that I'm just blowing smoke or making this up. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to see the Dragons win, and none of my predictions come true. However, if human nature has shown me anything, it's that it will always show its nasty side when something good has happened to someone or a group of people. In this case, it's the Dragons and Geguri, and anytime I look up information about her, even if it's in passing, the accusations of her cheating always come up. And while they're just telling the same old story, Geguri's narrative has been set. Whether for good or ill is unknown, yet as her story is still being told, the narrative could be her overcoming the accusations and going on to be one of the greatest, or it could just be part of every story ever told, casting a shadow on every game she plays. While I spent a lot of time discussing Geguri in this video, it should be noted that when the Dragons get their first win, they will become wrapped up in the old accusations and some new ones as well. And it will be a shame that it happened, as it's pointless and a waste of time. Like I said, I hope my predictions are wrong, or rather, I hope the stuff I predicted about Geguri won't happen. I hope it leads to the Dragons turning around and even winning more in postseason and beyond. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on twitch.tv/T_money33 for more weekly video game, esports, and industry news. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next raid.